Walaikum assalam.
Once again, very warm welcome after tea break.
Thank you.
So I hope all of you have enjoyed your tea.
Yeah.
So that's wonderful, good. So what's the title of this project?
EaSTE.
EaSTE. So what is the
2022.
ultimate goal of this project?
Just to enable the English teachers
Yeah.
to strengthen their skill of English teaching.
Yes, to strengthen their skills in English. Wonderful, excellent. Clap for her.
Yes.
She has wonderful idea and she has clarified all the concepts regarding this project. So the important word is English language. So in classrooms, as classroom is the platform where we are going to nourish, polish these skills, language skills. So what do you think when being a teacher, we teach or consider yourself as PhDs? Do you use only one language or two languages as a medium of instruction?
We use two languages.
Sometimes three languages as well.
Sometimes three languages.
Yes.
As we are living in multilingual
Yes.
society.
Yes.
That's good, lovely. Okay, what about the target language? Have you ever heard this word before this?
Yes.
Target language.
The language you want to learn.
To teach.
The
Teach or
language,
learn.
yes, the language that you want to
teach
learn,
or
you want to teach, that is
yes.
called as.
Target language.
So what is the target language in each project? English. That's good. So as Ms. Saira pointed out that sometimes we are multilingual, sometimes we are bilingual. So what about another tongue that we use other than the target language?
L2.
Urdu, sir.
L2. L2. The target language.
Urdu.
Okay, that's good, lovely. So what do you think when we use two languages, on one side mother tongue and another tongue is as our target
Next to be
language?
quiet.
So an idea is coming in my mind. Have you ever thought why do we call mother tongue as a mother tongue?
Because
Because it
mothers
is the
speak
our
that
best
language,
language.
that is why, sir. They have.
Father is not allowed to use the language. But this is
Most of the time fathers are always
Actually, my father,
Sisters, yeah.
sir, actually, my father is husband at the same time.
Yes. Somebody asked from the dictionary that why dictionary is so calm and cool. Right? The answer was that dictionary always keeps its mother tongue under control. That's why it's so calm and cool. So it was just fun. So, okay, thank you. Yes, what about the pros and cons? Sometimes, as you see, there is the statement, this is English medium school. Some people consider as a final stone to use English language as a medium of instruction. For example, let me give you one demonstration. For example, the baby is coming for the first time in the school, right? So that baby only knows about the mother tongue and the teacher is standing in front of the gate to welcome the newly baby, right? So when baby is standing on the door and teacher says, come in, come in. First he says, come in, come in, come in. Then he holds the baby, come in. This is one way, another way. When teacher says, come in, baby doesn't understand. He simply says, andar aajo beta. After that, he repeatedly, whenever he used to call baby, he uses which language target?
L2.
After that, when once baby understands, then teacher will start using which language? Target language.
Target language.
So think first individually, what are the pros and cons regarding the use of mother tongue along with target language. So take your time, please first think individually, then share with your peers, and then I will have your insight, please.
How many minutes we have?
Only 1 minute. Do you need more time?
Says we need
It's
5
enough.
minutes.
It's enough.
Okay, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Okay, done?
Done.
Okay. Please now share with your peer, the one who is sitting next to you. Done, wonderful. Yes, ma'am, Amber? What about pros of using mother tongue with target language?
Yeah, if you use the mother tongue, you can give a very good concept or the idea of the situation or the words you wanted to teach.
Understanding.
So the
Ma'am,
mother-
Naveen, what is the key word? What ma'am Amber has shared with you?
That was L2.
In fact, she is discussing pros of using.
Pros of using.
Yes.
What
So
are
she-
the benefits of using L1 in the
Handy.
classroom?
Pros,
Actually,
pros.
it not only make it easy to understand for the
Hmm.
student, but also the student feel at ease.
Yeah.
That you can say socially he thinks that he is somewhere where he can learn many things.
Excellent, wonderful. I really appreciate level of comprehension and your attention. Clap for ma'am Praveen. Yes, she's lovely. So what about that? What about the cons?
Cons that it can interfere in the target language, in learning of target language, and in spoken or written form, that and one can be transcribed by learning the skill.
That's lovely.
Yes, it would be like a copy paste type situation when the teacher will do the action while
Yeah.
speaking the action, that will imprint everything on the mind of the child.
Excellent. Good. So you are in the favor of this point that mother tongue can be used as a scaffolding tool for the comprehension.
Yes.
This is all of you agree with this
Yes.
point?
Yes.
Mr. Abdul Ghafoor sir, would you like to add something more?
It must not be a help always. It must
Yes,
not be
but-
IMF for the
Lovely, lovely,
child.
lovely. Lovely, perfectly fine, fine. Ma'am Saira always comes up with innovative ideas like all of you,
Yes.
right? So Ma'am Saira, do you think that the teachers should be over dependent on the use of mother tongue in the classroom, or this is just for the time being to mobilize the class, or just for the sake of instruction? Over reliance is good on mother tongue or
Actually,
bad?
the atmosphere we are living, the environment that we have in our classroom, sometimes it is very important to take both languages at the same time.
Yeah.
For example, if we are teaching English, sometimes we have to give instruction in Urdu as well, just to make your lesson more effective. That's why we have to take both at the same time. But I would say maximize the use of target languages should be more in class.
Focus should be the target language,
Yes.
but just as a
Just can be-
scaffolding, as a comprehension tool, it can be utilized.
I
As
think,
yes,
I think 95% you should use the targeted language in the classroom and only 5%. And if you can
Yeah.
decrease this percentage,
Otherwise,
You can
what
do
will
that.
happen? Otherwise, if you don't use target language in real classroom,
Yes.
it would be just like that biryani, right?
Biryani
इसमें आपने
without
बोटी डाली नहीं है, और after that you are going to find out that. यानी आपने target language use नहीं किया और उसके बाद आप कहें कि why my students are not using target language. Wonderful, excellent. Thank you so much for your feedback, for your positive insights, and all of you have actively participated. So one thing that you need to remember regarding the use of mother tongue, that the target should be the target language, but for the sake of comprehension, don't confuse it with the GTM method,
Yes.
right? So this is not something that we think that we are teaching English language under British Council, and British Council always focuses on the target language. British Council never asked you to avoid mother tongue. Where you need to use the language, you can use, you are free, right? You are at liberty, you can use the language.
sir, I think we have to use L1 where abstract ideas
Excellent,
are
excellent,
concerned.
sir,
Where you
excellent,
can do
wonderful,
it,
wonderful.
action, you can do it, you can act the
Wonderful.
word.
Yes.
You should not use the
When we talk about physical things, fan, you can show this is fan. This is quite easy, right? When you have to clarify the concept of honesty, sincerity, bravery,
Then you
these
can
are
take help
yes,
of.
yes, excellent. As sir quoted one example, wuzu.
Yes, yes.
When you start explaining the concept of wuzu, ablution for example, it is very difficult. But at the very moment when you will translate this word in other tongue, that ablution is called wuzu, then automatically all the steps will come in the mind of the student. So I really like this idea. That's good. What about the time?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well done.